hinge, and extend. The first exercise is going to be for the uppercut. Like, same type of muscles you use for the uppercut, that's what we're using to throw this fucking ball.
Off this way, going on the show. I've been on the road, I don't care where I go.
All right, guys, if you caught last weekend's fight between the champ Canelo Alvarez and Jaime Munguia, you saw a masterful execution of power production from the champ, right? The first time Jaime Munguia has ever been knocked out by that uppercut, and then on top of that, Canelo showcased his power throughout all 12 rounds. Today, though, I'm gonna show you 3 go-to med ball variation exercises that you can do to increase your punching power. Let's get into it. All right, so the great thing about medicine ball exercises is that it's ballistic, so you don't have to decelerate in the motion, meaning I get to throw the ball, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna utilize 3 medicine ball variations showcasing power being displaced through ranges of motion that are conducive to the fight game. 1 is gonna be for the uppercut, 2 is gonna be for the backhand, and then 3 is gonna be for the front hook. So all you need to do is take a medicine ball. Roughly for males, you're looking anywhere around 10 to 12 pounds. For females, you can go light, maybe 4 to 6 pounds, 8 pounds being the most. The goal, again, is to make sure that you can display that force throughout that range of motion without deceleration. Another thing that I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be giving them a tactile cue to where they have to absorb force and redirect it. That's gonna allow for the muscles to be contracted efficiently so that they can produce that force into their opponent. All right, so for the first exercise is gonna be for the uppercut. Now, in the video, you'll see me throw the ball down at Jake's hips. The reason for that is because I'm giving him a tactile cue to contract all of the muscles that he's gonna utilize to produce force going the opposite direction. This is really good when you're trying to create a stretch shortening cycle and the ability to rapidly contract and relax as fast as possible, which is gonna be conducive to the fight game. Now, if you don't have a partner, you can just start off in a staggered position, in a stagnant position, making sure that you have the ball in or on the forearms. From there, you're gonna go ahead, dip down into a hinge position, and then extend the hips. That's the biggest thing. So you're gonna activate the glutes, and as you go to throw, you're gonna shoulder flex. So you're flexing, right? You're getting a shoulder flexion, you're gonna flex up and extend the body, right? So we're here, you drop down, boom, up, and extend. Watch again, same thing. We're coming down, hinge and extend, up. All right, so the second exercise is gonna be for the backhand. Now, since I'm southpaw, I'm gonna go ahead and get into my stance. Blade yourself, and you're gonna take the ball, put it up top, right by the chest, and then from there, all you're gonna do is go through that kinematic sequence. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that I have pressure down on the ball of my big toe. That's gonna initiate the process. So from there, I'm squeezing, I'm pushing down so I can maintain stability. From there, I'm gonna go ahead and internally rotate my femur. That's going to allow for my body to rotate. As I go to rotate, I'm still maintaining position with my pelvis by squeezing my thighs together, because if I don't, I'm gonna fall out. So we wanna make sure that we're maintaining a solid base to go and throw the ball or throw your punch. So when I go to internally rotate, now the ball is here, it's traveling with my body. I'm starting to throw and rotate. As I go to rotate, my trunk muscles are gonna be on. I'm gonna take my opposite shoulder. The opposite shoulder, the lat is going to pull back that shoulder. So I'm pulling back and punching forward at the same time. So again, it looks like this. From the ground up, pressure into the ball of the big toe. I'm internally rotating and then throwing through. And I'm maintaining a position. If I don't squeeze my thighs together and squeeze my glutes, I'm not gonna get enough power and I'm gonna be off balance. So make sure that you do that. So we're here, load, and throw. One more time. Load, and then throw, all right? Now notice that force is being displaced in that horizontal fashion. The reason why I like the med ball is because we don't have to decelerate, but you do want to make sure that you're bringing that hand back when you go to throw to make it more simulated in a fight. You never want to leave your hand out there, obviously, so bring it right back so that you can work also your technique as well. All right, so the last one is gonna be your front hook, right? So now, all we're gonna do is take the ball, whether your partner throws it down at the hip, making you contract and absorb that force to redirect it, or you're just gonna start in this position with the ball in hand. What you wanna do is you wanna come down into the position and load this hip. This hip is going to initiate the process of throwing into rotation. So your glute has to stay stable, or you have to keep your hip stable with your glutes. Maintain a solid foot position. So I don't want to fall out of place, meaning I want to keep contact with my big toe, my little toe, and heel. So keep 3 points of contact on the ground. From there, as I go to rotate, I'm going to create torque with my body. So the foot is planted and my upper body is rotated. From there, it's almost like a spring action. I'm going to coil my body up and then release that tension, okay? So I'm coming down, coil my body, and then release the tension and throw it through, right? You wanna make sure that most of the load is being displaced through the hip and then it's redirected into the wall, okay? You're working through what's called the transverse plane. So that rotational plane of motion is going to allow you to have stronger, more rotational power for your strikes. There it is. Good position every time. Yeah, right? The goal is, remember, power means nothing without control. So I want you to be able to be in position every time you go to throw. Even when one power shot goes, you're able to be in another position to throw another power shot. Here we go. Down, good. Way too far, right? Way too far. All right, guys, so there you have it. 3 medicine ball exercises to improve power, just like Canelo Alvarez, man. And honestly, this goes without the video, but who wants to see Canelo versus Benavidez? I heard Canelo versus Crawford too as well. So I'm looking forward to either one of those. As a boxing fan, it would be tremendous to see, and I hope it happens. If you like this style video, go ahead and comment down below Canelo if you want to see more videos like this. And if you want to join my free community, the link is down below. Let's do that, connect with me, and we can make that happen. Thanks again for watching the video. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.